everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. I would like to start by thanking to all our partners, sponsors, guests, and members. It's all about small business. It's all about our member and celebrating their win and helping them, highlighting them and showcasing some of the amazing things that they have been doing in the community. Nevertheless, I'm excited to introduce some of our partners that we actually have in some of our programming. I would like to introduce one of our partners, Androniki Lagos. Androniki Lagos from Caton Market.
My name's Androniki Lagos, and I work with Urbane, which is the management company for the Flatbush Caton Market. I'm a senior consultant.
And I'm Lisa Thompson. I'm the market director at the Flatbush Caton Market. We were invited by Joanne and Brooklyn Commons to present as part of a series to introduce some new services that we're offering at the redeveloped market. In addition to the marketplace, we're inviting everyone to shop and to support. We have also added some innovative features such as incubator spaces. We have a commercial kitchen, body care production lab, and a media and technology lab.
Specific to the Brooklyn Commons entrepreneurs, we have Body Care Lab, as Lisa said. The facility really is designed to offer production space with full wraparound supports for entrepreneurs who are currently either just getting their ideas started or making their products at a small scale, either at home or at a facility that may not be official. So we're really looking forward to linking up with entrepreneurs across the borough, but especially here in Central Brooklyn, to help them get their businesses out into the world in a way that will be really robust and be able to compete with the big boys. The revitalized Flatbush Caton Market and new incubator spaces are really designed for the community and with the community in mind. And our hope for this new facility is that entrepreneurs from all over Brooklyn and beyond will come and make it their own and really take advantage of all of the programming that we're offering, connections to markets, connections to small business, right-size financing for small businesses, and to all of the technical support that we're looking forward to offering.
We're looking for businesses that, in terms of their lifespan, they're nascent, they're seasoned, they have some foot in, but they need some additional assistance to formalize or to tap into new markets. So if you're out there and you do have a business, come in and talk to us. We'll figure out where you are and where you need to be, and we'll get you on that journey together.
Good evening. My name is Kamoy Morris, and I am the Community Associate here at Brooklyn Commons. Welcome to our 5th annual virtual pop-up shop. Today, we have Styja doing a soft glam.
So my name is Styja, and what I do is makeup and skincare services. Tonight I am providing a natural soft glam look on my model, and makeup and skincare go hand in hand. As you can see, my model's skin is well cared for, well maintained, and this happens by commitment to her skincare routine. So at Bell's Shows, I provide the makeup and the skincare. Because her skin is so well maintained, her makeup goes on flawlessly. With a look like this, all she would need is a very light foundation, and eventually all added to that is some lip gloss. So now I'm lightly lining her lips in preparation for her lip gloss. Again, makeup doesn't have to be complicated. It can be simple. And when you have a perfect canvas like this, your makeup is very simple to perform, very easy, and you don't need to add much product. I am also featuring this lip gloss. No lip tricks. You can just simply use a lip liner to line the lips, which enhances the shape of the lips.
So Styja, what's the name of your company, and does it have any special meaning to you?
Bell's Shows by Styja, and I chose Bell's Shows because it represents what I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about makeup and skincare. So Bell's Shows means beautiful things.
What prompted you to start Bell's Shows by Styja?
My passion for makeup. It started with the makeup, and because I wanted to educate myself about skincare, I decided to become a licensed esthetician.
How can the community support Bell's Shows by Styja?
So you can find me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is Bell's Shows by Styja.
Hi, it's me again. I'm here with another vendor. We just finished a short 10-minute massage, and we're gonna have him talk more about it. Hi, so what's your name?
So my name is Luis Bonet, and thank you for having me here today.
It's great to have you. So, what is the name of your business?
So the name is Bienestar Bodywork. Bienestar, it's a Spanish word for wellness, so it's wellness bodywork, and that's the name of my massage service.
I love what you're doing within the space. Thank you for being in Brooklyn Commons. Thanks for choosing us. So, when did you get started? When did you know that, like, you know what, I want to be a masseuse? You know, what was that journey like?
Well, I started 11 years ago. I am from Puerto Rico, so I started my practice there. I was doing a lot of things before. I was working in offices. I was also doing yoga. And it was through yoga that I started like realizing how much I was interested in body work and dealing with the whole body talk, basically. So I started school, and then I finished in Puerto Rico, and I moved to Florida. And then I did a second round of studies there. And recently, basically 5 months ago, I decided to move to New York City after being a couple years flying back and forth and offering service here. But now that I'm full-time here and that I am in Brooklyn, I am in the community, I decided to have a steady space to offer my services to people.
I noticed you say body work. So can you go deeper into that, please?
Yeah. So body work, massage is basically part of what we call body work. Body work can include any type of modality that that will affect in a good way any sort of like pain or discomfort or just like feeling better in your own body. So you have massage, you have yoga is a type of body work, but within the massage, you have different types of techniques, and they can have different names, even though they are massage. So we classify them as body work. It's working with the body from a more holistic perspective, obviously to find a better alignment and a better connection with your body and your soul and your mind.
And what type of massage bodywork did you perform on your customer today, your client?
So today basically was what we call a Swedish massage. There's different techniques. Basically they have different forms. Swedish massage is what we know like a very relaxing, slow technique. Deep tissue, it's more profound, accessing deeper layers of muscles in the body. That's another type of modality that I do. I also offer myofascial release.
I'm so excited for this. I can't wait to get a session with you.
Right now, I'm working in my Instagram page. I'm not a super social media person, but I'm working on it. So I have an Instagram account called Bienestar Bodywork. Also in Facebook, it's Bienestar Bodywork is the same. And my phone number is 787-320-6027. And very soon the webpage is coming. It's not there yet, but it's coming.
Got it.
Right now, Bienestar Bodywork on Instagram and Facebook.
Hello, everyone. Here we have Will, a Brooklyn Commons member. Will, tell us a little bit about yourself and your businesses.
Hi, my name is Will. I'm the owner and founder of Amari Equities. Amari Equities is a full-service real estate company. We assist families with mortgages, apartments, home financing, short sales, and basically if you have any questions dealing with these title search, we take care of it. In the process of creating Amari Equities, we found out that majority of our clients was struggling with credit issues. 590, 605 credit scores. We had people who was in business who had business but did not know how to get business credit. So in 2020, we created Credit Reset, the BK chapter. We have another one in Long Island and Queens, but we're the BK office where we primarily get people clients situated basically to be able to get personal financing, to be able to get business loans. We take a brand new LLC and can have it lendable for business credit up to $150,000 within 90 days. There are things on your credit, a lot of inquiries, a lot of student loans, a lot of child support payments. We're able to remove and delete those permanently off of clients' files. Those are one of the things that we've been able to do consistently here at Credit Reset and through Amari Equities.
How can the community get more involved with Amari Equities and Credit Reset?
LLCs and business owners should definitely get in touch with Credit Reset BK, because in addition to repairing credit, we also do business financing. We do business loans up to $100,000. You would get in contact with us basically through website, social media, creditresetbk.com, or through the website or through Brooklyn Commons. Of course, we're listed through the Brooklyn Commons website.
Yes, hi, my name is Peggy Pierre Denson, and I'm a part of PMD Advanced Consultant. And today I was able to come and network and share information about my company while also empowering other small businesses and entrepreneurs alike. My business consulting consists of me providing resources in business development, also in HR and sales, and a variety of things. When we are able to sit down with businesses, we're able to customize a plan that will ensure the advancement of their business. We also provide training and workshop, and we also provide executive coaching. Why? Because we know as an entrepreneur, there are many different roles and tasks that one would get into. And it's also important to make sure that you're developing as a leader. So here at PMD Advanced Consulting, we do provide executive coaching as well. PMD is an edge above the rest when it comes to consulting. Why? Because we have a huge range and a variety of services that we can assist in the HR and sales and development area. So if you are looking to expand your business, make sure you connect with us soon. People can reach me through email at pmdadvancedgmail. We also have a website called www.pmdadvancedconsultants.com. We're also on Instagram at pmdadvance, and also on Twitter at pmdadvance as well.
Hi, Camila. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So tell us a bit more about what you do here at Brooklyn Commons.
So my name is Camila Fanfare. I am a crystal Reiki therapist. I do crystal Reiki, which is an ancient healing modality. It means life force energy, and I combine crystals to help stabilize the body, to help the body speak more in harmony, to rejuvenate and to revitalize.
Great, great, great. Love to hear that. I remember having my first Reiki session. I stepped out feeling so revived and rejuvenated. So thank you for, doing this type of work. I love the space that you have here. I love how you decorated it and added your own touch. Tell me, what was the inspiration behind that?
Well, the inspiration behind it, I wanted to do things that align with your chakras. So that's why my colors are bright and vivid. The orange on the wall for your root chakra. The carpet, which has all the different colors of the chakras. I have a water fountain, which is nice and soothing and relaxing. I wanted to create the environment for when you come in, as soon as you walk in, you just automatically feel relaxed. And then you get the Reiki treatment, and then it puts you over the top. So that's why I created the space in that way.
As well as Reiki, what other products or services do you offer?
Well, I have a full line of healing intentional candles, body scrubs. It's all about healing of the mind, soul, body, and spirit. So I have the intentional line just for that. So you could go to my website, which is www.essenceofashe.com, or you can see me on Instagram, Essence of Ashe as well.
Hi, I'm here with Darceline, the founder and CEO of Vivs Cosmetics. Okay, tell me a little bit more about that.
About me or Vivs Cosmetics?
Both.
Both. Okay, well, as you said, my name is Darceline, and Vivs Cosmetics is a beauty brand. And right now I create lip glosses, lip balms, lip scrubs, and I create them all myself in my home. But they are all safe products, and eventually I would like to go and create lipsticks and lip liners because I'm a lip person. It's like, it's all me. So yeah, I mean, for what started this really, I think I've always been into beauty and fashion and wellness and just anything that beautifies the world around you, because I think beauty just makes you feel alive and vibrant. So yeah, I think my Vivs Cosmetics just came out of my love for that. And Vivi actually is the nickname of my mom. Her name is Villainese, but my family always called her Vivi. So I was just like, what's a better name for my brand than Vivi? And here it is, Vivs Cosmetics.
I love that. And what do they always say? When you look good, you feel good?
Exactly. It's a whole thing. When you look good, you feel good. I think looking good, and I'm not saying like your appearance and then standards. I'm just how you feel about yourself and your space around you. I think it all comes down into one thing, and to making you feel like you're alive. I love it. I love it.
Why lip scrubs? Why lip gloss? Why that?
I see it as this, right? It's like if you have a house and you love it and you want to be in it all the time, you decorate it. So I see my lips as like something to decorate. It's like a next step for me to complete my outfit. Just like you add these beautiful earrings on, I add lip gloss, or I add lipstick, and it also helps with my mood. Not helps with my mood, but I choose it based on my mood. Sometimes I'll wear a red gloss because I'm feeling powerful, and sometimes I'll wear a purple one because I'm mysterious.
How are you feeling right now? I see you have pink.
I'm feeling alive and lovely and cute and just everything great. So yeah.
What is the name of the gloss you're wearing right now?
It's called Fairy.
Can we see it?
Yeah, it's this pink that I'm wearing right now. It's actually one of my very new creations. Look at this. Look at it. I mean, it's so pigmented, and it's actually a new thing for me. I started this a while ago, and before they weren't like this. I kind of had to learn. It was a learning process, and for me to get them this pigmented where they can show in my lips and you can see it, it's been a learning process. I'm excited.
I can see. And I'm really happy for you, you know. When did you actually start the brand?
Okay, yeah, Vivs Cosmetics started last year actually, but there was a lot of things happening, and I feel like I was getting exhausted because I didn't have the right resources around me. I didn't know enough, I guess, and I was doing way too much. So because of that, I had to take a huge step back and kind of just take it in, and then just do another kind of vision board, visualize everything, and then start again new. And this new start has been great.
Where can the viewers get in contact with you? How can they get a hold of Vivs Cosmetics?
I'm always online. Because, I mean, I'm a marketing major, so, I live on the internet. And I feel like that's a bad thing for people now, but I love it because I think it's beautiful. And, yeah, so you can find me on Instagram, Vivs Cosmetics. You can also find my website, vivscosmetics.com. I'm on TikTok, Pinterest, Facebook. I do focus on mostly two of these things, but I am also on every little things. If you find my handle and you contact me in one of them, you'll find me there. I have my personal page. I also have a blog that's about flourishing women's life.
Where are you within Brooklyn Commons?
With Brooklyn Commons, I'm actually in a store right now. I'm in Suite B on the first floor, so you don't even have to take stairs or elevators to get to me, because I know I hate those. So right there on the first floor, to your right, and then you'll find me in Suite B.
I'm here with Miguel from Pathway to Purpose.
I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing today?
I'm great. Can you tell us a bit more about Pathway to Purpose?
Absolutely. Pathway to Purpose, we are an education and innovation company, and we partner with middle schools, high schools, and different organizations providing early college prep resources. And so over the last 5 years, we got started in 2016, we've been able to work across 24 New York City school districts. We've partnered with over 60 middle schools, high schools, and organizations. We have done over 48 special events, so like career fairs, financial aid fairs. We've taken students on 156 college trips, and again, since 2016, we've been able to positively impact over 11,000 students when it comes to college prep. And so that's just a little bit about Pathway to Purpose on the service side. What I'm super excited to tell you a bit about is what we've done on the product side. As a result of COVID, we know that education went to distance learning, and so that meant that college prep kind of took a dip in priority. Rightfully so, we understand the safety concerns, but as I mentioned, we're an education innovation company, and so what we created was the first of its kind college study flashcards. This was our way of saying, how can students continue college prep whether they're in school, at home or on the go. And what's really lovely about it is not only does it empower students, it empowers parents and it empowers the school staff. And so that's just a little bit about Path with a Purpose. The college prep study flashcards we created in 5 categories. First one, financial aid, of course. It's the big question. How are we going to pay for this thing, right? The second one we created is types of colleges. Understand there are over 4,000 colleges and universities. How does a student and family pick 10 to 15? Then we created college resources. And the idea there is, as adults, we love to tell students, utilize your resources. But we never get around to tell them what those resources are. So that deck breaks down for them all the top resources that exist on a college campus. That's not only going to help them get there, but to help them succeed through college. Then we created our entrepreneurship deck. Right now, there's a lot going on in education. It's very tough for students, but they're also living in a time where entrepreneurship, it's a real thing. I'm not sure about you, but when I was going to college, entrepreneurship wasn't a major that you could choose, but students now, they have that option. So we try to tell them and the top things they need to know about entrepreneurship in that deck. And then lastly, I just want to touch on the affirmations deck, right? Because just like adults, we go to work and we like getting paid, but work is stressful, right? Same for students. School is very important, but it can also be filled with stresses and anxieties. And so we came up with an affirmation deck so that students every day have a resource they can rely on to overcome self-limiting thoughts and doubts. And so that's actually one of my favorite decks.
I'm all for affirmations. I have them all over my room, say them faithfully every morning. Give me one affirmation from the deck that stands out to you.
I'm glad you asked. So what the decks are, and let me say too, it wasn't until I was, in my 30s that I realized affirmations, it's a real thing. It's not just a cute word, but it's something you can hold on to every day. It's a tool, it's a weapon, it's a resource. And so just like you, in this deck, we have words like persistent, powerful, worthy, right? Goals, consistent, time, success, proud. Let me settle on this one, right? Support, right? So on the front card, it will say support. That's the power word. On the back side, it has the power affirmation. It's an I am affirmation. It says, I am supported and loved by my family, friends, and community. Now imagine a student recognizing this and having this to be their mindset every day, right? And so that's why we just thought it was so imperative to create a deck that helps with the social emotional component to school for students.
So how can the community get in contact with Pathway to Purpose?
Absolutely, fantastic question. The first one is visit pathwaytopurposenyc.com. You're going to go to our website. You're going to have all the links to our social media. You'll be able to follow us on Instagram, on Facebook, LinkedIn. But what I also love is please visit our YouTube page. There we have a ton of videos, college trips we've taken students on, different workshops that we've done. Something that's critical that we've done is we switched our services to virtual. And so here's another way. One of our next goals is to ensure that, a parent doesn't have to wait for the school to provide that resource. They can go to pathwaytopurposenyc.com and, hey, mom, you can click that financial aid workshop. Right? You want your son or daughter to learn about types of colleges, you can come to our website and gain access to our services there. So I definitely say start with our website. Our college study flashcard decks are there. From the college study flashcard decks, we created student empowerment gift boxes, staff empowerment gift boxes, parent empowerment gift boxes. So parents, if you're listening, visit. We have something for you too.
Hi, Justin.
Boy. How's it going?
It's going good. How are you?
I'm great.
Tell us about Beam Jobs. How did Beam Jobs start? What was the process of that?
It was a pretty ugly one. So I quit my job about a little over 3 years ago to try to start my own company with my identical twin brother, who is not here, unfortunately. And for the first 2 years, we were just kind of floundering all over the place, trying idea after idea, making no money at all, just dipping into my savings, watching my bank account go down. And then it was about a year and a half ago where we launched a resume builder. So an online resume builder where the goal is it's impossible for you to make an ugly looking resume. So since then, my brother's been focused on kind of the marketing side of things, and I'm the coder, so I'm building out the website. And since then, it's really taken off. So we're at the place now where we can afford to be in Brooklyn Commons, gratefully. we're paying ourselves a salary. We're about to bring our first full-time employee on board. So yeah, things are really taken off, and things are going in the right way.
That's amazing. Glad to hear that. Where can we find you in Brooklyn Commons?
We're at Office 68. Upstairs, we have a skylight, which was kind of a deal breaker. We looked at a lot of office spaces, and that was the one that won for us. And we just recently got around to making it not just bare white walls and decorate it a little bit and got a little character. So
I saw the fake grass going on in the background.
Yeah, it went up yesterday and it's already started to fall. So got to do a little editing, a little revising, but going the right way. So we wanted a domain name, like a website you type into the URL that was very short. And 2-word and short sounding domain names are largely unavailable. And so we wanted the word jobs in there. And so we just, me, the nerd I am, wrote an algorithm to find all of the domain names that were available with a word before jobs. And turns out Beam was the only one that was open. And it sounded good, so it like flowed off the tongue. And so we went with it.
Find you, how can we find Beam Jobs? What's your handles?
Yeah, I'm actually not on social at all, and mostly neither is Beam Jobs. But you can head to our website, beamjobs.com, BEAM. Find everything you want. You can get started for free with your resume builder. And resume builder is really just step one for us. So you think about like how many people need to know how to create a good resume for their jobs. You know, like most people, their day-to-day jobs has nothing to do with building a good resume, and so a lot of people don't know how to create a good one for themselves. And so, like, we're really trying to remove the obstacle for people that aren't necessarily as design focused, don't really know what needs to go into a good resume, and really help them build the best resume they possibly can. And then from there, we want to start building products to help people find jobs and do interview prep and negotiate salaries and all that kind of stuff to really help people like remove all the burdens to finding a great job that they deserve.
Hi, Sasha, the love coach.
Yes, love coach.
Tell us about that.
Well, I am a fashion designer and a love coach. Love coach first and then fashion designer. So what I do is I use fashion to heal relationships. When couples come to me, I deal with heavy conversation, finding out, trying to get to the bottom of what's going on in their relationship. And when the women, I do one-offs with the women, the wives, the girlfriends, and I introduce them to their alter ego. A lot of times what happens in relationships is that people don't understand that their alter ego interferes with their relationship, or their insecurity interferes with the relationship. So what I do is if they're very insecure, I introduce them to their alter ego. When you tap into the power of the alter ego, you'll realize that it's elements from that side of you is what's causing the problem. But if you don't understand the alter ego, you will never know how to solve your problem with the relationship and spice up your bedroom.
How was your process of knowing that it's the alter ego, like it's the other side of the person that's interfering with the present and the now?
Okay, the way that I know that is from self-experience. So I was a very sheltered child, very, very shy, always had my eyes to the ground, Muslim, Islam, all covered up, baggy clothes, everything. But I realized that there was a side of me that was something different, right? So what I did was I wanted to explore that side of myself. So I started to look for like lingerie and stuff like that. And I couldn't find anything to fit the side of me that was trying to, come out. Mm-hmm. So that's what made me get into the fashion aspect of it. I actually started designing for my alter ego. Oh. That's what happened. That's how I got into fashion. I was designing for what I was feeling. So as I did that, I realized talking to a lot of women that they also go through the same thing. A lot of women are trapped inside of a box they don't know that they're in. And a lot of times, fashion plays a very, very important part to how you deal with your partner. Because if you get dressed for your partner and you get all dolled up and your partner's like, take that off, and you're like, you get all mad and stuff, but I put on all this work, right? What happens is if I give you something that allows your partner to say, wait a minute, I need you to model that for me. Wait a minute, don't take that off just quick, right? If I take care of the fashion aspect of your bedroom, you'll realize your partner looks at you different. When your partner looks at you different, your partner will also treat you different. When your partner treats you different, you realize you start getting more of what you want, and there'll be less problems in relationship.
In terms of clothing, how do you tap into that side of that person to say, okay, this is the type of material that will work best for you. This outfit, is gonna be successful in the bedroom. What's the process of that?
Okay, so the process of that is I'm a very good listener. So in order to dress you, I have to talk to you first. I need to know what is your end goal. I need to know what is your purpose. What are you trying to do? Once I know your end goal, I can dress you. The other part of it is I also need to know, what are your insecurities? What are you trying to hide? What are you trying to show? What is the purpose when you get dressed? How do you want to leave your partner? Even if it's not the partner, let's say you don't have a partner. What if you step into a room? What do you want people to say when you first come in? What do you want people to say when you leave? What is your lasting impression? It is through that lasting impression that I design for you. Because a lot of times you come in and you don't know what you want. But I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you tap into that alter ego, that other side, and you and I together are going to dress her.
Give the people a way to reach out to you and get these sessions going so we can spice up the bedroom.
Okay, so right now I'm very exclusive as far as the love coaching is concerned, because it's a very intense session. So a lot of my things are references, right? Couples refer couples, references, stuff like that. So you can email me. I prefer emails. So House of Hot Cocoa, like the drink, COCOA, houseofhotcocoa@gmail.com. Once you reach out to me, then I'll reach back. But I know when you email me, you're serious about what you want. You can call me, you can text me, but email me. That's when I know you really want to step into your power and ignite your bedroom with fashion and real talk conversation.
Hi, I'm here in Office 52 with Chris, owner of CS Electrical.
The business came about from a couple of friends of mine that, we talked about it, and they pushed me into starting my own stuff because I was always running other people's businesses. I've been in the field for a pretty long time. I became a project manager, so I was always, doing for others. And I finally, decided, what? Instead of continue this, I might as well do it for myself, because it came natural at that point. So I spoke to a few people around me, and they were like, "Chris, you know what? Yes, this is it." I'm a contractor. I'm an electrical contractor, so. At the end of the day, it's all construction. Whether it's, something that I'm working with a contractor doing, electrical work per se, or doing a repair, or at the end of the day, I'm a contractor. I'm an electrical contractor, yeah.
Got it. So how has your experience been in Brooklyn Commons? To
be honest, it's been great. When I first met Joanne was the first person that I met when I was looking for an office, and I couldn't figure out where. And then one day I was just I went online and I was just checking for a small office space, and Brooklyn Commons came up, and I was like, wait a minute. I've seen this place for years. I've passed this building for so many years, and I never knew what was inside. So I called, and I made an appointment with her, came in, we talked, and everything was, she was, pretty cool. So, and, we talked, and I was like, what, I think this might be it. It's close to home, too, so that was even better for me. On Yelp, Facebook, Angie's List, we listed all, Google Ads and all that. So you can go any one of those forums and you'll find us, CS Electric.
So can you tell us more about Well Clothed?
Yes. So we are a nonprofit, Brooklyn-based and Black women-run. We've been in business for about 4 years now, and primarily we do two different things. We create personalized care packages for people in need, and then we also host large-scale free clothing pop-up shops for people to come shop for free. So actually, my sister Jenna and my one of our best friends, Lita, they started it together and then invited me in pretty much at the first event. And the original start was with a pop-up, the first pop-up. And the idea was honestly just, people need things, and there's such a big need, especially for clothing, especially for families when you have, 4 or 5 kids, you have to get winter coats. That's a couple $100s right there. And there's also such a surplus of clothing in, the fashion industry and just in everyone's closets that they kind of made sense to, tie it together. So I think that's where we got started. And then after we got started, we just realized the need was really there. We were featured in The Cut. Shout out to The Cut. It's been an amazing year, I'll be honest. I mean, that's probably kind of sad because I'm sure that has something to do with the pandemic, but we're just really grateful and blessed to be able to help, honestly, with people. This year, we've probably given away, 4,000 pounds of clothing. Wow. Yeah, helped up to, I think about 350 people last time I checked my numbers as far as direct partnerships and individualized bags, and then the amount of people coming to our pop-up. We do have a really big pop-up coming on Saturday. That's going to literally be huge. And we're currently collecting 600 coats for a few people throughout the city. So a lot of stuff going on. We've been growing, really connecting with a lot of other organizations, even some here in Brooklyn Commons. So it's been a really great year. We're really excited. And we got a new space. This is our new upgraded office. It's really exciting. So it's like growth in every way possible.
How can the people, the community, get in contact with Well Clothed? How can they donate? How can they buy? I know the pop-up, but how can... Just tell us some more handles.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can follow us on Instagram. That's the best way to get directly to us. It's at Well Clothed Inc. So I'll spell it WELLCLOTHDINC. There's no E. And then we also have a website, of course, wellclothed.com. If you are interested in donating, we accept clothing during the year, but we do need to take in-season clothing because obviously we don't have a bunch of space forever for everything. So we try to keep it in stuff that we can use immediately. And then also we're always taking financial donations, of course, because we are a nonprofit. So if you want to hit us, on the Cash App or something, just DM us and we can tell you how to do that. And yeah, just follow us and keep up to date with what we're doing. We're always, especially on our Instagram, if we do have a request where we don't have something, we will put out a direct blast and say, guys, we're looking for, kids 5-year-old clothing, or right now 1 million coats. So please follow us because then you can help us directly with individualized requests.
Got it. And again, what's your office in Brooklyn Commons?
What is the new office? 56, I think? It is. Yes. We were at 59 for 3 years. Thank you guys so much. And now we're at 56. It's just it's exciting stuff. I'm really excited about it. So thank you guys, Brooklyn Commons. We're always eternally grateful. Seriously, you guys get a huge plaque when we become a massive organization.
Hi, Thomas. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
All right. So can you tell us a little bit about what it is that you do?
I'm a solo practitioner. I have a law firm, the Grady firm, and we do wills, trusts, and estates, and small business development mostly.
What is the inspiration behind that?
Well, I have a lot of friends and family looking to start small businesses, so I'd like to help out with that. And with the wills, trusts, and estates practice, really like to make sure that people have their assets in order.
What do you have in store for the Grady firm?
I'm just excited to get the firm growing and meet new people and onboard some new clients.
How can the community get in contact with you?
You can reach out on Twitter. It's at TFBGrady, or you can send me an email. It's thomasgradylaw@gmail.com.
Hi, Leo.
Hi, Kamoy.
How are you?
Doing great tonight. Yeah.
Good. So I'm here to talk about acupuncture today. This is your specialty. Can you tell us some more about acupuncture?
Yeah, sure. So acupuncture is part of traditional Chinese medicine. I guess I'm looking at you. And so with acupuncture, we're treating all kinds of medical issues, from pain, injury, things like that. People come in a lot with these types of things, to emotional issues, anxiety, depression, sleep issues, digestive issues, basically any type of pain issue and any type of internal medicine issue, stretching all the way to the more esoteric psycho-spiritual issues, just generally suffering. People come in when they're suffering in one way or another, and we do everything we can to help them, and we have a lot of tools.
So when did you get started with that? What introduced you to the world of acupuncture?
I've been doing this for a long time now. I started back in 2012. I've been treating now out of school since this practice has been going since 2015. I started actually because I was studying comparative religion in school, and I didn't want to go into academia anymore. I was bored. I wanted to help people. I wanted to use my hands. I wanted to work with energy. And so my department chair said, check out acupuncture. And I had no interest at the time, didn't know what it was really. And it was just kind of a journey from that point forward.
So I've actually had a session with you a while ago, and that was very enlightening. I feel like I was able to tap into the root cause of the issues that I had, and you were a part of that process of helping me navigate that with acupuncture. So can you tell the audience a little more about the use of the needles?
That's a great question. Yeah, because a lot of what we're doing in a session is basically a combination of a bunch of things. So we're using needles, we're doing body work, we're doing energy work, we're talking. I'm using a lot of the skills I have from the different healing traditions I've studied in. The needles specifically are working with the fascia, the connective tissue in the body that runs in long contiguous pathways. And we're using the needles to affect those pathways of fascia, which then create and change current running through the body. and it basically serves as communication pathways. So that's one way of putting it. Another way of putting it, the way that Chinese medicine talks about it, is we use the needles to affect the qi. And what is the qi? That's a longer discussion. One I love to have with every person who comes in the room, but I'm not sure we have time for that now.
How can the community get in contact with you?
Sure, I guess the name of my company is Brooklyn Integrative Acupuncture. I don't use that name much. It's just kind of people just reach out to me. So the best way of getting in touch with me is to text me or give me a call. It's 917-757-8170. You can also email me at leobierman, BIERMANLAC @gmail.com, but text is quickest. Basically, I just want people to know that I'm here to help, and that's what I do, and it gives me great joy. And if anyone's dealing with something, whether or not you know if acupuncture can help with it, just reach out. Let's chat.
And where are you in the Brooklyn Commons space?
Room 67 toward the back. And best to text me, because oftentimes we're in session, so we don't really come to the door if we're in session. Just text me, give me a call, and I'll get back to you ASAP.
The name of the company is Zanset Tico, and Zanset basically means ancestor in the Haitian Creole language, and I kind of wanted to name it that as an homage to like my Haitian heritage. I'm first generation, we drink sorrel, hibiscus, and so I kind of wanted to play with that when I was creating the name and the teas. I started the tea in the thick of the pandemic, so I really just wanted people to have something joyful to look towards to at the end of the day, and that's basically what it symbolizes and what I feel like I've captured in the jar when it comes to the tea blends. When it comes to the tea ingredients in general, they're all organic, they're vegan, they're sourced locally here in the United States. I actually work with a farm in California to get the ingredients here, and then I batch here in Brooklyn. When it comes to the tea blends that I have, I actually only have about 2 on the table. The one that you're holding right now, this one is the Hibiscus Dream Blend. So this one, I would consider this a morning blend. Also, all my teas they're not caffeinated. So they're all what we would call herbal blends, or teas that are made from the flower part of the herb. This one has hibiscus, it has ginger, it has orange peel, star anise. It's really good. It's slightly sweet, tarty, with a little kick of spice. The second one that I have is what I call Camo Chill. So it's a play on words, but it's an evening blend. So this one has chamomile, it has lavender, and a splash of peppermint. I added these 3 ingredients because I wanted it to tackle every aspect of the body. So the mind, which although people drink peppermint for stomach aches, is actually good for headaches. Camo Chill to kind of bring you down and get your body either ready for a couple of things, right? Chamomile is good to help your body absorb nutrients, but it's also good to help you sleep. And then lavender is just like a calming, anti-anxiety herb. And so with all these 3 packed in one, it's like the ultimate calm down tea. My rose petal tea, which is called Love Me Up, I don't have it here today because it's actually completely sold out. So that one is a midday blend. It has cacao in it, which does have some content of caffeine in it. It has rose petals, orange peel, cinnamon. So I'm actually pouring you a cup of my Hibiscus Dream Blend. This one is our bestseller, and this one is the morning blend. So go ahead and give it a try. I'll hold your mic for you.
Thank you.
And it's unsweetened.
This is really good. Let me take another one.
It's a little tart with a little kick of spice. You can get the star anise.
That was amazing. I definitely taste the sorrel. I taste the star anise, and I'm looking forward to making that a part of my morning routine. So, where can the peoples find you? How can we get in touch with you and get a bag of Zanset tea?
So you can actually go on my website, which is www.zansetteaco.com. I do ship internationally and nationwide. You can also follow me on Instagram at zansetteaco.com, and the same for Facebook.
Hi, I'm here with Gwen Rowe, owner, founder of GrowFit. Hi, Gwen.
Hello there.
So, can you tell us a bit more about GrowFit?
It was founded probably, well, the clothing aspect of it anyway, was founded about 7-8 years ago, but I've been in the industry about 20 years, instructing, personal training, and now merchandising. So we focus on solution wear and curating what we say event experiences that wow.
How does GrowFit stand apart from all the other competitors?
Well, two things. We focus on experiences and solutions. We don't focus on just the look of things. It's important the experience that the user has, whether it's what they're wearing or how they're experiencing the interaction that we're giving them whether they're online or in person.
So with that being said, do you offer training classes?
Well, we don't call them classes, we call them parties. GrowFit parties. It's anywhere between 2 to 3 hour events with up to 10 instructors. It's usually on the glow light. We do themed parties. So it's glow parties, it's 80s parties, it's those type of things. But it is fitness related. It's approaching 20 years. A trainer by certification, about 19 years. But before that, I was a front desk receptionist. That's how I started out. And then I tell people I promoted myself to a personal trainer. We're hoping to grow into multiple stores in the future. Of course, expanding the brand in terms of the events, doing it not just in person, but moving back into the online space, because we were in the online space in terms of doing classes over 10 years ago.
Wow. Yeah. So before people even know...
Before COVID, we were online.
Got it. Great. Love to hear it. So where are you located inside Brooklyn Commons, and how can the community find you online?
I am located in Unit C24 in Brooklyn Commons, by appointment only. We're not open 7 days a week, so make sure you visit the website at either sweatandshape.me, all words spelled correctly, if you will, or growfitparty.com.